Hi, this is Brandon Sweeney, and I'm calling into popularity.
Can you describe how you approach your music?
Um, Usually, when we're writing songs, sometimes I'll come in with an idea on acoustic guitar and some lyrics, and sometimes the band will just come up with some cool melodies and some ideas. Then we sit through them and we argue, and we all like what we're doing. So that's usually it. Sometimes I'll take influences and experiences from my life. I'll go to the coffee shop and I'll watch a couple argue and I go, what are they talking about? And I try and make my own dialogue in my head about what they're maybe discussing and try and put it into a song. It could be anything. Sometimes it just I can just be in a room and thinking of stuff. I don't have a specific process to going about writing songs. I don't think the band does it that way. We kind of just let it naturally grow. So that's kind of how I go about the writing part. For playing live, we definitely like to go out and give it the best we can and just go nuts and have a good time and try and keep it real.
What would you say are the key challenges that you face during your creative process?
I would say trying to stay true to yourself and not kind of conforming to what's current at the exact moment in time. Trying to, if what we're doing is current, that's cool, and if it's not, it's okay. We still want to do what we do, and sometimes that can be challenging. While living in Los Angeles, you'll go to a lot of venues and you'll see, a lot of bands are sounding like this these days, and should we do that, or should we just do what we do? And I think we decided to do what we do and do what we do the best we can.
When you hear the song title, Brand New Day, what is the first thing that comes to mind?
Beginning, a new beginning, I think. That's the first thing when I think of. I think of the sun's coming up and you go, okay, this is a new day. Let's seize the moment and let's have a new beginning here. That's what I think of.
What about Wait For You?
Wait For You? That, I think, the first thing that pops into my head is kind of, I guess, love. Yeah, I think it's when you look at someone and you know that you'll wait for that person no matter what. I think if a listener listens to it, they see maybe a specific person and they go, yep, I'd wait for that person.
On the album, did any of the songs surprise you by taking a different direction than you initially maybe envisioned?
Yeah, I think so. I think Sunshine, the song Sunshine, and Stars. Yeah, those songs, I think, when we started working on them, it was kind of a little bit more stripped back and a little bit more, I guess, simple sounding. And I think the band goes, let's try and make these, let's try and throw some sounds on these and let's see what we can do and let's challenge ourselves and see what kind of, let's add some cool spacey sound effects to this and see what can we do with this song and push the boundaries a little bit of the sonic spectrum. I remember we were definitely going into the studio and doing a lot of cool, weird sound effects and go, oh, that's awesome, let's lay that down. And so I remember those two songs, I did a lot of that.
Was it a difficult or easy record to make?
It was like any record. I think it was right in the middle. There were times where, it was frustrating. There's a lot of information on that record. There's 14 tracks, and we all wanted to put our spin on some of the songs. So I don't think it was too difficult to do. But obviously, when you're doing that many songs, and I don't think it was that difficult now.
Which tracks are the hardest to create?
Live, sometimes when you have a wall of sound, it's a good challenge to have. Is how can we, if we want to recreate this song and do the exact same thing live? Sometimes that's difficult. Like songs like Revolution, we love playing it live, and that one is like, okay, Nadir, you might have to sing on this one. Nadir's our drummer, and stuff like that. Um, and then some in the studio, they're all kind of the same. Sometimes actually the simplest songs to play when you're recording are pretty difficult, just keeping it simple and still making it pure sounding. But live, it's definitely the ones with the wall of sound, because there's only four of us in the band, so we try and, fill out the sound as best as we possibly can.
At this point, what do you value most about the band?
The fact that us four guys still get along and we still love each other. It's good to have a band of brothers that we all understand each other and we care about each other and we like making music together still, all four of us. And that's a rare thing. It sounds crazy to say that, but there's a lot of bands, I think, that don't have an equal say from band members, and I think sometimes that can take longer to do stuff, but I think the end result's better when all four of you guys are putting your heart and soul into it.
What emotion do you wish most to evoke from people when they hear your music?
I guess hope or truth. I want them to kind of, however they want to interpret the songs, or whether it be sonically or lyrically or melodically or anything, I want people to, listen to it and plug it into their own lives and go, what they're saying is, it resonates truth with me. So I think I want people to take truth with it.
Can you describe your attraction to music?
I think it's the universal language. I always have. I know that lyrics obviously are pretty important, but I also think just sound in general, I think, is the best way to communicate ever. Whether it doesn't have to be just words, it could be sounds, it could be the emotions that people get from music. I definitely think it's the universal language. I think, other than mathematics, you can't get like, let's say if anyone who believes in specific things or tied to one side of things, both sides, I think, can appreciate music. It's definitely it's very inclusive with everyone and anything, even. It's inclusive with nature. I mean, nature makes sounds, and animals, and sound is a pretty important thing.
Do you see making music as something that's magical?
Of course. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. For sure. I think music definitely has some kind of magic quality to it. Absolutely.
At this point, what are your hopes now for your music?
To evolve and grow, like anything. And I don't know exactly where that's gonna take it. It could be, who knows? Maybe if we want to make a rock opera one day, or if we just want to make a blues, folk, jazz, acoustic record, or whatever we do, as long as our heart is still there, and I think it will be. And I just want it to grow and evolve, however that means, whatever that ends up being. I guess time will tell on that one.
What do you find most challenging in music today?
I think keeping it real, keeping it pure, and especially with a band, when people come to see you or people listen to it on a computer or an iPod or CD or however they want to listen to it these days, keeping it true. People, when they listen to it, it looks like the people actually care about it, and it wasn't bought from a catalog from somebody. It's work and art that four dudes created, and there's truth behind that. I think there's a humble quality about it, and there's a like an open vulnerability. I think that and when you hear that in music, I think it resonates truth with a lot more people other than canned stuff.
Do you have anything that you'd like to say to the readers of Popularity?
If they want to check out our website, it's kingsleylive.com, and we shot a music video for Brand New Day. You can Google that or find it on YouTube, and we just released an acoustic song, a different version of the song "The Last Man" that's on the record, and with Patagonia, it's a clothing company, and all of the money that people buy when they buy it on iTunes, it goes to Surfrider organizations to keep our beaches and oceans clean in the song. It's a cool song. It's called The Last Man, and we're really excited about that because it's a good company to be with and a good charity to be with, and they're championing us. So